duelist look.
Looks like Joy's back.
Okay, G2 on defense, MIBR on attack.
For MIBR, they had a strong one against Furia, running the double duelist of their own.
Yeah, it's just preference, man.
Pops on Breeze at the moment, running this double duelist comp. And G2 don't intend on defending it too heavily. Set up for the retake. Verno spotted out, but knows it's wiser to
hard retake now.
Commit to that fight early into the round.
Starting to rattle off the calls to his players inside the B side that there is a backstab brewing. Aspas, though, sharpest attack across the side, dealt with Leaf and traded out. Oh my goodness, Verno. Quite the correction and just in time. He was down to 2. Now things get a bit uncomfortable for Baby because he would be putting himself into a pincer scenario if he committed.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing they can do here.
From the attackers, Trent
like how chill MIBR were with this one. Take space, tap with the spikes, they're just waiting for any kind of reaction each time.
Out of window and try to backstab.
Oh, I love this though.
I gotta say, where did that first bullet go though?
Not out in time to capitalize.
Okay, well, at least he doesn't get punished for that. That could have been even worse. VALORANT into the smoke. Runs headlong into Tex and is handled. Baby hears.
I really thought that first bullet on the planet was on, to be fair.
Some early whips from Baby, but if there's one player in this server of the 10 that I can trust to shake something like that off, it would be him. He has been the mental rock for this G2 team. When they've been down, like in the game against Cloud9, they started slow. He willed them back into it, so...
It's close, it's just to the left.
Just a little bit to the left on all those shots. Just slightly off.
Yeah, ever so slightly off.
That was well played by
Good
MIBR,
replay,
really
like
just playing off the drops of Tech's wall to take duels
sure, let's see how clean they get the ecos.
With multiple players.
Shorty, bandit.
And they knew that whole round there was going to be pressure from Elbow. They handled it so well.
When I watch MIBR play this map again, it's a lot of like set strats that don't really default too much. There'll be smoke, fake smoke normally. They do a lot of fake smokes.
Nice jaw, okay. Bandit sings out. Good pressure here over towards A main, but they're going to have to get active. Leaf finding Aspas here towards B now means that MIBR have to accelerate in, but they may not be ready.
All right, they have been able to deal with these anchors with the worst weapons. Maybe redemption in the same spot, but
tried to sneak in and steal it.
Get the shot off with the Marshall.
Okay, Jorg.
Yeah, little danger for a second. The new bandit damage paid off for Leaf, and Tex maybe a little bit too exploratory over on that A side, pushing into the smoke with an off-time.
Very nice.
But MIBR stabilize.
Yeah, I mean, they don't lose too much of Marshall.
The most important of weapons in that round.
Thank you so much for the prime, man. Appreciate you,
Something
dude.
you notice about this MIBR
of course,
team is
dude. Thank you for the 4 months.
The NG to be low. They are a low-key kind of team. Verno and Aspas do not want people on their left and right getting up, screaming, yelling, and shouting. Very business-like atmosphere. Whereas on G2, Baby and his pop-offs are crucial to get them back into games. These two teams are fueled by entirely different things.
Yeah, business-like for them, but also able to just keep things fun. Like yesterday, we saw even when they were losing on Abyss to Furia, it never seemed like they were mentally out of it. But on this bonus round,
it's a great
lot
bonus.
Of rifles for MIBR, so not a bad buy at all as the Nebula drops and they're ready to just take elbow control. Now double back. It's back to the
yeah, he's invested a little into this.
A lot of these. It really is just a big part
Classic
of the Breeze
NA
right
buy.
now. It is so effective to hit.
I wonder who has to drop him when he dies in this one.
Everybody knows he's going to have to fight inside the side here.
Someone's got to do
dashed in already. Zekin's handled. Baby is able to fall back to a position where he sees the Yoru coming. He does take a fair lick of damage in doing so, but Leaf is tucked in the corner, and that's the spike to go loose. Trent steps up from Archers. G2
we're going to get to find out.
On this defense side.
Unless Verno can save into this one.
To settle into the side.
Let's see who takes the hit in next round.
Flawless.
I reckon Mazino drops him, and then he drops Mazino.
From Leaf and Dre. Doubled up on that site. Real disconnection cards for MIBR from the G2 utility. I think coming through in the choke might have been a gravel. We didn't exactly get to see. I feel like that's probably most likely, but the pack did get cut off from the duelists. That allowed Leaf to get that free kill on Mazino when he was late, just having to walk out of the smoke.
He crouched there.
And then Trent gets in there as well. All right, bro, come on. Give Baby and Leaf a little credit there.
Verno takes the hit, all right. IGL GTs.
After all that teasing about not getting an ace, he needs a bit extra to get him going. In some
Makes sense for a Silver anyway.
His first ace this year, and he was still celebrating about it recently in interviews, which is hilarious.
Yeah, this is nice though. This is something I was worried a little bit about when I watch MIBR again. It's just a lot of fake smokes into numbers.
Still over
They
towards
do
the
it
attack side.
on 3 different pots across the map.
There
And all
it
you
is,
got to
G2
do is just be ready for there to be
Get ahead
3
of the
behind
play.
her.
Catch MIBR completely
Each time,
flat-footed.
every time. Well,
It's
I'd
a
be here.
new G2 moment. The double
It's a great
duelist
shot.
push. Well, not going to be a flawless this round, as Tex is able to deal with Leaf. But even still, for MIBR, how do you get back into this? Baby Bay low HP, Jaw as well, so...
You're nervous on this? Wait, who do you want to win?
Could be some very
Music.
easy kills for them. They're doubled up, walking through elbow.
Trent should have his recon up.
Yeah,
MIBR.
looks like he's just jiggling that angle, temporarily forced back though.
Okay, the pass for the Sova. Here's Jaw. Nice little timing here. Tex is obviously fully revealed now, and Baby Bay should be able to pop out on it, but he's low. Eventually puts that to bed. Gets a little bit messy,
Will
but that's
underscore
G2 now
bulk.
with some
Thanks so much for the
consecutive
prime,
round
Will.
wins.
Thank you for doing that, mate.
And again, it's been that proactivity on this defense, on this B side of the map that's helped them get ahead.
Alright, force him down to an eco.
And because of
What
that
is the,
flawless on the prior round, that damage
full
is
process of the
really
light
not
armor
all
there?
too significant anyhow. Nothing too complex.
Been ever
from
since yesterday,
duelist duo there.
the best of 5s
Just
are.
a display of the raw aim power that they have right now, and their desire to just impose their will on the game with early aggro plays like that on defense, constantly keeping the attackers
Baby
on their toes, forcing them into
Should be
early
loving this.
passive positions on rounds.
Same thing again,
Such a
every
fine
single
line,
time.
being
It's just
proactive on
smoke,
defense without
fake
just taking
smoke.
wild fights constantly. That wasn't quite the adjustment
Ooh,
required.
I was saying he's going to love it. He's got the eco farmer. He's been
Crouch
absolutely
from
melted.
Tex, just dialed on that angle.
He's looked very sharp already in this map.
Yeah, it feels like Tex is definitely starting to bounce back on this roster. There were definitely question marks about his
E2 pretty much switching
inclusion
around to
in it after a
potentially
slow
protect the gun,
with
I
Lev
guess. Damn,
in
dude,
2025.
these shots.
Verno as well now. As
John
G2
goes
are
out,
just
he's getting slid on.
aggro.
Oh, spike.
That's nice from Jaw there. What a timing.
The spanner in the works for sure. That's the
Oh,
spike
it's,
going
yeah, it's
loose
really weird.
now.
But now
all
you should
G2
maybe just go
converge
get
in
the
that
gun while
position.
they're focusing on this.
Look to make it difficult for MIBR
Just
to
take
get
all the
hurt.
space. I would ignore the
Yes,
spike for a little
okay,
bit.
Out of nowhere. That's the explosiveness you're looking for out of Jorgamo. And big damage on Aspas to force him off the line. But Zeno is down. Jaw ends up being felled by a classic until this round is
Damn, nice shot.
going to be tough to bring back.
That's
for
fast,
Aspas.
though. That is fast.
As
Pretty good
Velvet
eco, considering.
Makes his contribution.
MIB actually pretty happy with this. That was super
Three
durable
rounds
as well.
had them sweating, though.
If they were like a little
That
more
six shot from Tex to
chill
open things
and
up.
maybe took some more
Maybe
map
an
control, they
overpush
might have
into
had this,
elbow.
but
Verno gets that free kill.
it's some really nice
That
shots.
moment, Leaf just walking forward. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but we did see in that game against NRG, there were moments where G2
Good save, my brothers.
were almost getting overconfident, pushed a little bit too much, and that gave NRG an inroads back into the game, though.
The
It
spike down
was
here, yeah, the
ultimately
two
only
leaving probably should have
temporary.
taken it.
But that can't be a situation they find themselves in here today. MIBR maybe just going right back to the simplicity of the B-pop, but this time with a lot of ultimates the Anchors will have to deal with.
Baby
Baby
Bay has
Bay
the option
playing
to
in
fall
front.
back should he want to. Flash on the drone, and it's not going to see the Euro in this corner. No, Baby Bay's hidden entirely, and Aspas is
This is,
up into the line. Hansuri in
good.
play, Baby Bay up perturbed, it's Leaf for 3 through the smoke. This round is at risk of falling apart instantly now with Verno.
Okay,
the
very,
last.
very nice for G2.
Leaf collects his 4.
MIBR
starting to build
love
some of that
pathing
swagger we've
left,
seen
by
from
the
them
way.
in the last
They
few
path
games.
left
The
a
B-holds
lot on
are
this. Sometimes they
just
double path here in
rock
terms
solid.
of
And
Yori
when you
TP
have
and then jet
B-holds
over towards the
that
left as well.
good
So
on current
I would
breeze,
imagine
the
this
attacking
position
side
from
is
Baby
going to
Bay gets
seriously
priority.
struggle. It
Oh,
is important
what
to win
the
rounds
hell is
on
that?
these
He
pops, but
melted
again,
all
there's
of them, bro.
this disconnection.
Yo, y'all should see that replay. I did not see anybody.
He's not wrong.
And he's right.
Yeah, it's an
You
easy
never
one.
get that out of me.
But
That's
no,
all I'm saying.
That Aspas updraft dash over, it's awkward. He's just caught out in the open at ladder. Maybe trying to get around the corner, but misjudged.
Yeah, I
where
kind
he
of
was
wonder what their
going.
change
I
up
couldn't
is.
see if he,
Because if they're so
set
used to
a
people
cloud
playing
burst
far
up top,
back,
maybe
like
he
this
was trying
pathing
to
works well.
land
People
upper,
play
that's
close
pretty common
corners,
as
this
Jet,
pathing
but
ain't gonna work. You gotta
regardless,
like,
wherever
honestly, he's
he was
gotta
trying
dash
to
in the
go,
middle of the
not
site.
the ideal spot, and then no one is able to scale out from main. We saw that on the last B-pop as well. There was a disconnection with the duelists, and then the players in main who were stuck just get vaporized in the choke.
But our drone from Verno doesn't see anything. It's flashed. So Baby Bay is out in the open virtually. It's a slight off angle. They don't know he's there. So Aspas has to be the one to adapt and try and take that fight, but he already, like you said, had an awkward landing.
Yeah, that time it was a nice usage of the Hunter's Fury from Trent that really just bogged them in that.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
But they've got more things here to punish chokes, Wyatt.
Because yeah, if you watch their stuff, it's like a lot of pathing here, safe pathing if they're anywhere like behind this line. They start playing close.
And that has been an aspect of this
bit of a
G2
nightmare.
game
So
that
yeah,
I think
probably
has
having
taken
to
them
start
the next
path over
level.
towards
They
the
didn't have
site.
a super
Then you can
strong,
isolate
dedicated
this,
offer in the past, but now they
and
do.
then you can
Not
take back
even
a side, then
factor
people can
this game.
flood in.
On Breeze defense, one of the best.
Next time we see
maps
over
in the
towards
game,
B, I would
though, maybe not
imagine
as much
Aspas
now
sends it
with
over
the
towards site.
heavy pop
He
style
might
on
go
attack.
top here
He
with the
just
smoke
wants
as
to
well.
Keep the rifle for the close range fights. Very.
Dude, G2's money's really good
Yeah, we
right
saw
now.
them play into elbow, right? 3 kills for the defenders.
G2 is so good anti. Yeah, I think also Fury did some good stuff that they can steal as well. I did sum it up earlier as like a double pistol, but that she did pretty good stuff.
So wary about a split here.
They played close over towards B a lot as well.
Potential for Zekken to get the dimensional drift in this round too.
Baby Bay and Zekken one away from all.
Is not going to scan anything.
Joel going for info.
That is active from Jaw on the slide across. And he had Dre with him to be able to kill the player that presumably would have been.
The first time we see MIBR do a default over towards A, as in with their wall.
How effective
Interesting.
can Valorant
They normally
be
save
here?
it for
At least
XX,
low
what you're saying.
economy. Try and play his life as much as possible, but he does need to get some info.
Now Verno would love to get a tag with this so he could rip the Hunter's Fury, have everyone scale in off the back of that.
Yori
Gonna
though.
go for it anyway. Decent idea of where to aim it by the looks of things. Baby Bay a little bit low, but here's Valen fighting inside main. Aspas up with the Blade Storm connects. Headshot onto Jorgamo. Baby Bay's going to try and fight his way back
They
in,
know
but he's
he's
low.
here, right?
And he needs these reinforcements. He still wants to play so active here. Instead of waiting for Trent to get there for double
That's a
door,
lot
maybe
of
didn't feel like
damage.
he had
Trent
the
Shocks
time.
might be able to clean this one up if he gets into a good
They
pass.
are vulnerable to one shot dart. They want to swing out. They want to fight together. Oh,
it's
on
winnable.
Trent.
Trent did well there. Good
Oh,
position to
super
stay
winnable.
alive, and surely he can disrupt this plant if he can get a shock here around the corner. It's a little on the later side. So Zekken does get the stick. Could be a timing here for Trent. He's heard the updraft too. 1 versus 2. Trent.
Oh my
A lot
god.
of work to do. And
The timing on that peak
too
was
high, low
outrageous.
setup there for MIBR.
Not sure I've seen a double swing that was that well timed. With the
Desperately
jump at the
needed
back as
round
well.
That time switching up into the A. Exec, great Hunter's Fury came out from Verno. Really disrupted
Probably
the setup.
the best
Gets
one we've
multiple
seen.
tags with it as well. So it's an easy trade there onto Valen.
Like a superhero film, it actually did.
Ultimate's
With the
expended
jump at the back.
out of the timeout, but a good round called. A fraud getting in the mix was the solution for them to get on the board.
And honestly, most of that round, G2 have no idea where MIBR are. We saw Jaw go into mid, trying to find some info. Nothing.
Baby Bet does finally pick up that offer.
Well, we're going to see the same fake smoke.
Elbow.
Here we go. Should know about it.
That Nebula forces him to a slightly more passive angle.
Is he going to swing this?
Oh my, okay.
Leg shot though.
That was a
Okay.
leg shot onto Aspas. Down to 30 HP. Trent hoping he's stood over behind the box, but that's not going to be the case, so Shock Dart won't get the damage he would have hoped.
Baby Bay gets to fall back, having taken too much damage before that gate crash came in.
Here it is from Baby Bay, re-clearing into mid, going down elbow.
Verno spotted out.
This is still so early into the round and nothing really seen that it's not going to alter the G2 positions too dramatically whatsoever.
Batum playing off the site here. Cosmic Divide for retake could be pretty crucial.
Now at this point,
Putting out
MIBR
his
could
TP again? I mean, he's
absolutely
gonna
think
do it
there's
this
something going on in mid from G2. There is the potential of that, so Zekken has to clear out through.
Keep an eye
doors.
on
This
Trent's
split is going to come in
recon.
from
Might be the big
MIBR.
one here.
Success on A last round. Let's go for it
can get
again.
it back
On
wall.
the side here, Jaw goes forward, takes Verno out of the game, but Zekken now appears out of the dimensional drift. Nova Pulse though connects. The follow-up though unlikely. Valen knows it's a clone that's going past him. G2 are here, ready to fight.
Yeah, I mean, Aspas did
Yep,
pretty
two
good.
players on site. The
Double
others should
smoke
rotate
to cover it.
miles away.
Maybe there's a bit of spam
Valen
during
and
it as
Trent
well.
have to be
Keep an eye on the
dialed
fast
in
flank from
right
Leaf.
now. Doesn't look like MIBR want to do anything
If
proactive.
they,
They don't have any flashes
they
left
put
on
him in the
Zekken.
box.
They can't really fight
That's
forward,
Big
but
Joe,
they
man.
can fight in
Wait, is
the pit.
Mazzino
But
not
Leaf,
even-
This timing
Okay.
might be everything. Mazzino, is he ready?
ready.
Dude, he's not really ready though.
Oh no! Gun away! Now Leaf has that backstab pressure. Viper's
Good
Pit, of
molly.
course, will protect MIBR to some degree, but Valen is in there like swimwear! 2 down! And Aspas limping around the side of 30 health. It'll be a multi-swing to clean up
Really
the
nice.
goat himself. And G2 will post 5.
That's super
Yeah,
well
just
done.
not expecting
being
Leaf
able
to be,
move,
this
maneuver
fast here at
around
all.
the map. Leaf getting that flank is crucial. The free kill on Mazzino, and that's the go button for the rest of the G2 team when he's also just causing that distraction being back there.
Missing RQ. Sorry, missing RQ and T1 is a good choice. Yeah, that's what everyone's saying.
On Neon, by the way, we saw that in the last series, and here he will just go for a solo timing slide in, relay.
We lucked out a little bit.
It reminds me of what we see from G2 on Bind as well. Constant push-ups, a lot of pops, but rarely is he giving himself up for
such
free.
a good sleep as well, man. Felt great after.
Now, what is going on here? Look at Osboss. I mean, pretty dramatic contrast to the investment from everybody else.
The hero op
and armor. Everyone else, nothing. That's
op and armor. So what, does Verno have to take a hit again next round?
I mean, they don't even have
poor
any
guy
coming up in the next round.
Different shades.
It's not like he's gonna have knives for the next round if they lose this. So,
well,
oh no!
And that is gone. Opener for Jaw. Beautiful shot.
Op recovered, at least by Tex, who's a pretty dab hand with the scope weapons himself.
And that used to be his bread and butter when he was a duels player himself. Look at this timing, though, from G2, waiting for the Nebula drop. Doubled up.
It's a great little jump peek, though. Spots double.
In this round.
Spots double, and then if the comms were good, you kind of imagine this guy would be picking up the gun if you saw it well over towards middle.
Slowly watching that angle.
I love that he flashes and he's ready for another.
One enemy remaining.
Nothing encompasses what G2 are good at more than a round like this. That was spectacular.
Okay, not opting for the double up. Let's see who takes the hit again.
MIBR, who were so close to
imagine Verno's going to have to sheriff and drop his gun to
in that upper bracket, but couldn't get things over the finish line. And now we're sent to the middle bracket where G2 are waiting, who many people would argue after that loss against Furia.
Yo, he had a op, bro. He had a hero op, bro. Yeah, one tap, boy.
Many people would argue, though, this G2 team looked like the best team after that loss to Furia.
I know,
just
again.
how they were playing in the last two games.
My poor guy has only had a rifle twice now, right?
Argument to make, so this is tough for MIBR. Jaw on the aggression, but caught by Osboss on the dash away.
Just a little bit too early for those relay bolts, and it's possible MIBR were far back enough not to be impacted by them.
This is a round as well where Verno, selfless IGL, just had a sheriff, but should be able to recover.
There we go. It's one way to get a gun.
Does, so it's now a full buy for MIBR.
Conceal this Astra Util in the choke. Looks like they're out of there. Valen is Nova pulsed as a parting gift from MIBR. Fair enough.
Does kind of look like G2 have a good read. As soon as nothing followed this up, I see Trent knife out, start sprinting over towards B.
Where Baby Bay, Leaf.
And then they got the early fast flank behind them as well.
Flawless rounds even.
He's the drone. Yeah, this is going to get Baby Bay off the line. He had the gate crash.
Oh.
Okay, looks like he might have hit a clone there. Unclear. Either way, Zek and deep into the sight. Trent caught lacking there. Now Baby Bay knows he's on a clock. Leaf tries to take a timing, but he makes enough noise. Verno is waiting for it.
Viper wall, yeah, you reckon they have a read on the Viper wall stuff? You might be right.
Money not an issue for G2, but definitely a bit of a horrific start to this defense round.
I mean, it might be something to do with the Astra Util as well.
The money in a good spot. They just want to save. Why not? Feels pretty hopeless at that juncture, so can't really blame them. That time on the hold for G2.
Where the Viper wall is, yeah.
Juxtaposed to the previous rounds where MIBR went for B pops.
I mean, that would be rough if it matches up on every single.
It is tougher. That's something we did mention briefly earlier, that him having the rifle is better for those situations. You could see from his
I'm going to watch EMEA Clash? No, not really.
You could have tucked on that off angle.
It's going to be...
he shouldn't be picking the op up at some point in the game.
It's going to be cool for the tier 2 teams.
And at that,
but I think you're just going to see a lot of overreactions from...
have a teammate to play
when the tier 2 teams start beating the tier 1 teams.
His temporary distraction. G2 were just not in position to hold that like they were on those early rounds where they were denying MIBR.
Okay, so yeah, those relay bolts would not have connected either way. A very disciplined round from MIBR, and again, they don't tip their hand in that first 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah, Trent just ends up being kind of isolated there, coming in late, and the Baby Bay teleports away, forced the TP away. MIBR clawing back some rounds after the pistol only being the real success for a while in this first half. Still on that off. Gets a shot off, but a little bit wide.
Sometimes those openers on breeze from defenders with
ops he's in a lot of trouble, yeah.
The wall goes up for Jaw. It's going to drop at a great time, but Tex ready for that kind of play. Maybe shot through the wall. Tex on half HP.
That's meaningful damage. But all the middle of the map is under MIBR's
I
control.
feel like
well,
maybe
this map rather is their oyster. I like this.
Maybe the roles should be reversed there on this.
Tex is handled.
And now that there's fighting out of A, MIBR want to work back into this B. Execute drone coming through. Osboss dash up top. Leaf.
Yeah, I really saw what I was speaking about as well. Now we dash over towards A, went up on top of this and dropped off.
Dealt with.
Somehow he's still safe for the time being. Leaf though is going to get slid on there. Gets Zek. And Verno's up onto the side.
And he slipped back into the Nebula. Oh, that timing, Baby Bay. Unscoping.
Valorant's watching that jump peek for
nice
him
from
now.
Baby Bay though. Realizes he has the pressure of the ops, so they're not going to be peeking, so they can absolutely insta close the distance.
But Valorant's picking up all of Baby Bay's angles here, Wyatt. Now it's the Smig himself versus Kid Wonder. Half. It's moving
nice
shot in the back. Verno slithers back around.
Verno's doing good.
And it's a 1 round.
Considering he's only had like what, 4 rounds with a rifle, I think it is.
That was a good decision from Verno, just calling that quick pivot into the B exec. With Valorant pushing out of A, he catches Tex in mid. They get all the way back into main.
One enemy remains standing.
And they're able to actually get out of the choke there as well. It took them a second, but they eventually play off the space that Osboss created, getting in really deep. Zek can have that crucial kill, winning the duel against Leaf. Backside B down that lane, so MIBR, again, they're clawing back into this game. It felt like it was dominant for G2, and suddenly we're just barreling towards a dead even half.
It's definitely a map that comes in stark contrast to MIBR's Breeze yesterday, where it feels like they really went off.
We get to see the full map for Santiago after tomorrow. Dude, my chat is saying that it's Swiss though.
All round, they look very solid.
8 teams Swiss with the first seeds getting a bye. My chat would never lie, surely.
It's a shallow drone, Wyatt.
Yeah, they're really biding their time, though. I mean, you can look at.
I don't think anyone in my chat's ever been wrong, actually.
You know, so you can imagine they're going to try to work the map and then pivot into a B pop, most likely. They have the Hunter's Fury to get in.
It's true. Dude, that's what I thought.
Counter Hunter's Fury from Trent eventually, though, to deny the plant, maybe activate some.
Especially you, Theo. That's actually true.
This has been the common.
I can back that one up.
Actually, do want to work back into A. It looks like, and have Tex just be this late play through the mid doors, trying to backstab one of the players that are anchoring when their position is being disrupted by the Hunter's Fury.
Baby Bay's gate crash has expired, so he has to walk now. Back through spawn to help out here. Here's some of that stall util coming out. Hunter's Fury is in play. That's Trent. Here's the push across the site. Jaws already found Tex. He's playing from mid doors. It looks like he wants a little bit more. Fast lane up and Valorant is ready to activate.
Really nice, man. Oh, I need to go an extra on this. So glad teams. It's not many teams at the moment. It's so nice that a lot of teams kind of bringing back this smoke. Dude, when you used to watch Karen play over towards A, that smoke was just every single round. Gives you so much space, you can push into it, you can play back a site.
There was an exact moment,
it is the main smoke that
if you went a little bit too
people
fast,
do when they're holding
would
A.
have caught him running back in, but it doesn't happen. It's right in the moment where he can just pass through the fast lane that Jaw throws out. That was well done.
God damn.
Shout
out to the rest of the team as well. Did such a nice distraction. The Jorgamo, I think, did a good distraction.
With 7 of those defense side rounds. Still much more to see from Breeze after this. Don't go anywhere. It's MIBR versus G2.
Okay, let's mute this so we don't get wrecked. The MIBR have a vibes guy. It seems like it's second mostly. And then dry humor guy Tex is basically where I'm putting him. It feels like those two. But I would also say they may be, especially if you look at Verno and Aspas, they don't, I'm not sure they need a shelter in their team. Like, I'm not sure it's like a must for them. They're very, very chill. So some players like you need that. You need the shower. But definitely players where it's not like they stay locked in. Yeah. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Also, they're so experienced that it's like, well, Aspas more than Verno, I guess. Demon 1. See, I think Demon 1 needs a shower though. Is that what your example? Yeah. I kind of like the Demon 1 Zelsis combo.
Both teams, it feels, have had to gain discipline as this half has gone. I feel like MIBR have been very, very restrained, very patient on a lot of
That's what
these
you're
attack
saying.
side
Yeah, I
rounds.
think that's a good example.
G2 though, they've mixed in those defensive pops, right? They've been
Again,
able to disrupt
it's so hard to
MIBR
tell.
as they've slowly
You don't really
been
know,
working their
man. You
way
just got to
towards
guess these
sides.
days. But
Now, we'll get to see G2 go onto the attack side. They get to set the pace, and this is Breeze, right? It's the kind of map where you don't just get to waltz through a choke and get caught in all this util. There does have to be some depth, some elegance to your plan.
That being said, with this Neon and the Yoru being able to create space, should be super effective. G2 also, they lose the pistol in the first half, but win the overwhelming majority of the gun rounds there. So now the double duelists are ready to get through elbow. The smoke's up top mid, and for that B-side connector, they're able to
dude,
just
what was the team that was doing this all the time? Was it Sen that did this default like every single time? It's a nice default though. I like it. Create pressure over towards mid, or they did double block and then they would pinch over towards mid, and then obviously they're free to go everywhere.
Right to a 5-on-5 retake.
Like, it is a nice default.
We never really saw this from G2.
I think they were doing it with this guy. Don't see many teams do the deep or wall back, but for A splits, this one is like V1.
Have a willingness to really fight in the post plants.
Dude, you definitely got to keep an eye on Leaf right now. It looks like he's going for the round the world.
On a pistol round, and you just have to clear so much distance on A. No, they want to hold for the win.
Yeah, I like this though. They go through layer 1 and they got to go through the second layer.
Dude,
Dude, they X-Sack on them as well. That's sick.
Not necessary, really.
Leaf has the off angle. He just
Yeah,
wants to
and
get
then
a
Leaf
frag.
can finally play.
I mean, he's going to close it no matter what.
Really nice.
I thought they were just going to take their time and allow Leaf to
gives me a
work
lot of
that
belief
flank,
that their
try to
attacks going to
clean
look
up
very
at the
nice,
end.
by the way.
Nope. They just make all the noise so he can flank even faster, fighting through the wall. Was there any util there? Did they have one flash? They had a relay bolt.
I did hear the flash, yeah.
But there was a relay bolt that came back yellow. I think that was seconds. I mean,
come on, boys! Come on!
I love that though, honestly, from G2. Again, it's like I'm not expecting them to be going for plays like this,
No,
Mitch. After watching a year of Taeho spam on the spike from Trent, like, I'm just not ready for it.
This is what Sideshow was getting at earlier in that entire sort of piece where he went through those replays. It's a different look team. And these two teams couldn't be more different in style. Ooh. Oh, he hit him too.
Yeah, a little bit of damage.
Well, we're 1 for 1 on pistol rounds in this game. Both of these teams actually with pretty poor pistol
Baby Bay?
round
I know,
win
Baby
rates
Bay's
heading
doing
into
some
this
cool
match,
stuff, man.
Despite being 2 of the teams winning a majority
The Baby
of their
Bay story
games,
is pretty
which is
sick.
Pretty
Imagine they lift the
Well, they
trophy,
both had to play
like,
against Furia, who
outside
are
of
very good at
Americas.
pistols.
That is a
Go
sick
G2
story, bro.
Again, just back to this 4-1 split. Zekken is pretty entrenched on the site and does not have a gate crash to
can't leave.
get out of there. Okay, almost, but Jaw's a little bit too slick.
Now again, same situation for MIBR. They've got to play once more into this post
They
plant
can
from
pretty
G2.
much
They can
choose
do
who's
the
allowed to
post-plant
hunt here.
stuff if they need to.
Speaking of Baby Bay, maybe just
They're
can
looking
start
elsewhere
peeking
on
a
the map.
little.
They are looking to catch MIBR on the way in.
Yeah, now if I'm G2,
Seb from
I'm
Dota. I
really
don't follow
thinking about
Dota. What's
trying
the,
to get Baby Bay
that like
some
a
more
caster
rewards.
as
He's getting
well,
close
kind
to
of
the
vibes?
dimensional drift. So that could be a priority.
Not that he
here.
was always a
Hunt
caster,
little
but
bit. I mean, it seems like everyone just wants to hunt and get kills. New G2.
he was a coach and then he
Baby
turned
Bay,
into a
he
pro.
gets
That's pretty cool.
Enemy remaining.
And that'll be that. Vimazino with the Marshall that he doesn't intend to keep. Over to the site. And G2 go up to 9 here, so obviously great start for them here in this second half. Again, they do play with that level of pace, but they do hit a side there on an
He went
anti-eco
pro,
where it's
then
just
coached, then
second.
back to
Doesn't
pro.
have a gate crash. There's a lot of qualifiers to that round, but still showing
And
some
then he won
momentum here.
champs. Wait, really?
Yeah, now into this
As
bonus
in,
round
he won
where
the
G2 do
Invitational?
not have the best weaponry.
Dude, that
Kinda
movement is so
though,
nice.
isn't it?
Definitely expecting, no
really?
shotguns in 2026.
2 times? Wait, that's
with a
sick,
Neon and a
dude.
Yoru, not one? That's crazy. No Buckies? I thought we were getting that 100%. The Bucky into sight pop?
Doesn't look like that is the plan. Fast lane straight down mid. It's G2 off and running early.
Man, I like this one.
With a lot of map control.
Yeah, they
The
got a lot of
opportunity to lead Jorgamo as this insert. Oh, he's got a shot.
they got a lot of ideas right now. I'm liking what I'm seeing from G2.
Bruno is ready for this though.
A pretty cool
Until Pajal just straight up peeking out.
pretty cool breeze from them so far.
Yeah, the awareness there from Verno, just a little bit too much. Jaw not ready for that one. G2 again just pivoting into this A split, but this time the majority of players coming out in A main. Ospas with a pretty cool angle.
This attack side Viper will telegraphs the A split. It's a bit further back, right? Oh, okay. Sheriff work for Baby Babe. Alan on a timing. Quite the right weapon for that scenario, but still.
Yeah, I think there might have been a team flash there too. A little unfortunate. Verno way too far back. Singer not
Hey,
going
what
to be
damage can
effective
they
there
do?
whatsoever.
Verno spotted there. Brief peek enough to show himself. Tex at 58. Downed by Trent pretty easily. Okay. Chance for a plant.
Dude, can I get another?
You've got to start to be
That will be
cognizant
sick
of
damage.
this.
Nah,
Now,
not on this one.
it doesn't matter. Mizzino's on a mission.
They got some
G2
options.
just stuck
Got some money
in
for an
that
off if they
site.
want it.
Feeling the walls closing in, trying to get a proactive fight while they're a man down, even things up.
Jake in Overwatch League went from caster player coach. Yeah. I've met him a couple of times. He's a nice guy.
I remember so much of the conversation when Jorgamo joined this G2 team was about them meeting him in the middle. It does feel like maybe now we're on the Jorgamo side of the spectrum.
Less
You know?
in the middle.
Yeah.
With Baby Bay coming in the roster. I mean,
Yeah, there's a
you're not wrong.
Smeeg majority that's being developed on the council.
And it feels like Josh joined it after years of being
Why do I feel like they're not
the
gonna
opposite as a coach? Fight in main,
turn
that's
this
nice
corner
for the second,
properly is
but
what I
a
was gonna
good
say.
Instant trade from Jaw gets an upgrade. Now did G2 just hit the gas? Yeah,
I think so. They're
They
just
definitely
gonna
want to.
just ignore the Viper wall with this fast lane, just run up.
Recon dealt with, so no
Dude,
chance
Verno-
of
oh,
MIBR
dude,
getting
Verno.
used. Spam
You're gonna get caught off
Jaw,
here.
Relentless right up
Ooh,
to Verno.
dude,
Baby Bay.
swinging
Ready
forever.
to
It's a
back
great
him up. The
trade
pace
from
of the
Baby
double
Bay.
duelist from G2 is still
Dude, it
just
looks really
crazy,
nice to watch
lightning
G2 at the
fast.
moment.
It's not that they're
I feel
without
like I'm back to
discipline,
just glazing
right?
them again,
Much like
but
MIBR, they've had that, but they
really
really want
liked
to
all
get this
their
stuff
runs so
started
far.
early on in the round. Mizzino's good from this position. We saw this a couple rounds ago. And I don't know if Baby Bay's gleaned a whole lot of information with this dimensional drift either.
Valen is stuck pretty far forward on the site, but that being said, G2 have multiple players ready to play off of him in this crossfire.
Coach to
We need a
co-streamer to
2020
champs
6 hours
winner.
post moment.
Mate,
These smokes
if I
are
played the
going
game
to
for an
be
hour, I'm getting 5 kills in a champs.
MIBR for the cross. Nebula drops
Joe
down,
Joe,
ready
mate.
for the first, and what a transfer for the second as well.
Not a-
17 and 6,
not a
by the
thing,
way.
though.
Kind of just low-key going crazy.
Having a
you just
captain's
gotta
map
accept
off the
it.
rip on MIBR's map pick.
It feels like in a BO5, Valen always gives you one Valen map, where he's just going to drop that kind of score. The low death, a lot of kills.
Is it
score
GG on this
Usually,
map?
It's playing on
I think they look good,
He
man.
loves to give you like a
I'm already
22
worried for
kill,
MIBR.
9 death game, something like that.
Good shit. Hey, good job, GJ.
But right now, he is just low-key a beast, while Jaw and Baby Bay do all of the fighting in the
Yeah,
front lines.
it's a
He's
good
there just
timeout. I'm just-
playing an RTS, dropping his little smokes.
They gotta start
He's
winning
having
some
a
rounds. They
great
got an
time.
eco coming up
He's
here
like
as well.
playing natural selection. He's the commander, and then he comes in and he kills everyone at the end. That's the chill little role.
It's his intuition for timing, I think, that has yielded like so many of these 2-kill moments.
What's the percentage
Maybe
of
that one not
MIBR
so much,
taking
right? That's
it?
just beautiful transfer.
This is their first
but I think
pick,
back to
right?
the
This
defense
is the map
side
that they
round,
think to have the most
where he
chance of
pushes
winning.
up to A main through
That's
that
not
fast
good.
lane and is able to kill Aspas and
That's
Verno.
not
Ball
good,
is
man.
there actually trying
I'll
to
give
keep
him
the
a bar
side.
this little
It's that-
30% with
yeah,
what
the
I'm
game
seeing.
sense innately that he has, that he's able to take use
A
of. But that
generous
doesn't require him to
30%
run
with
a
what I'm
horse to anyone
seeing.
else. He just plays off his own timing there. Add that together over enough rounds in aggregate is going to win your team the game.
Last time Fraud called timeout back on that first half, MIBR did have immediate success. They won that very next round, but they had an actual
Is that fraud
bye
for
on that
1.6?
next
That
round.
is
Here,
fraud, yeah.
They do not have
He's been coaching for a while
anywhere
here.
near the money. A lot of sheriffs. Not really nearing too many ults when they get to the actual buy. A mini success here for MIBR would just be getting Verno the Hunter's Fury into the next round, so they don't have to worry about trying to fight
Hey,
for
is this
an
Nico?
orb.
They're running out of these rounds to give though, Wyatt.
Yeah, you hate to fight for an orb, honestly, against this G2 team that might suddenly just...
Well, the coach is
running
writing.
on and
They're just
down
trying
on
to
you.
piece
Yeah, the
everything
second they
together.
hear that audio cue,
What's been working, where they're losing rounds.
This is
Is it their
distinctly
fault?
different of a
Like,
round
is
from
it your
G2.
team's
Maybe just
fault? Is it
respect
the
for
other team
entire
doing
eco
good stuff?
here, Wyatt.
Ospas
What are they
does have the
prioritizing? Who are you
hero
killing
rifle.
first? Who's been where?
That's courtesy of
Trying to
Verno
maybe make your
drop.
notes match
How
a
far
little bit of
forward
your
did you
ante as well in
think he
terms of
could
what might
be?
work.
Wow, that is
Writing what is working so you can keep spamming it if you need
One
to
shot gets out of
pull a
it.
timeout.
To try and commit to this, Jaw has the spike right now. Fastlane, the
It's a lot
slow
of stuff,
walk
man.
in.
He's
That's
walking, I love that.
devious.
Throw off the timing a little bit. There's a play with a
Any notes you might have for individuals?
Zeno has already dealt with Baby Bait. Jaw responds, but this is getting messy now for G2.
Yeah, this is
And
a
he
good
has
pop
time
of the
for a
ult.
gambit. He's pinged out though by the recon. This is very dangerous for Jaw.
Yeah, it's a great.
Second slaps him down.
Round B.
Ah, dude, the Sova.
Yeah,
Sova to right now is pretty
still
good,
not very
man.
good when you're in the middle of the air. Valen now into
They gotta
a
close out this
1-on-3,
round.
2 players
Can't
with
get
just
1v4'd.
pistols, but Osboss, the GOAT, heads the rifle, so Valen is going to take his
Decisive
time.
on
Tex
this.
actually
When does
recovers
Tech
a
start
rifle
considering
there, too.
behind?
Concealment.
MIBR getting the necessary upgrades, but will
They
this
think he's still
be
in
the
sight.
timing?
Valen trying to keep them
30
interested in
seconds
their
left.
main. I think he's going to get a timing on Tex because of that smoke
just-
activation.
Free, and
He actually
knows he can
just
run
started
it over
considering it.
towards this A side now. Could try to do something crazy with the Cosmic Divide late here.
Yeah,
if
this
he
is a
really
good call
wants
from
to.
Vano to go like pick up a gun before they go for
actually
this,
think
right?
he pump faked.
Yeah, they want to grab Verno rifle, so he's going to go pick that off of his dead teammate's corpse as Valen brought it to that 2 versus 1, playing back pyramid now.
Like the
Multiple
idea
angles
of
he
the
can try to
fake
swing
smoke
from
as
here.
well.
Isolate one
Block
fight, bring it to
vision
the
from here
1v1.
that he could have gone over
Would you
towards here, and
expect
here that he could have gone over
sole
towards here.
defender
Dude,
to be in Valen's
that's
position
smart,
here?
man.
It might be more likely to check the A main fallback based on where the spike's been planted. He's given himself
Unlucky.
away though. Nice safe pick there from Verno. Valen on the move.
Ooh, weird-
planted
weird from
down.
that one.
I can feel something brewing here, Wyatt. You gotta feel like it's possible. Grab well activated. Cloud burst here for some cover for Aspas, but Valen is
Oh,
on
nice
the
shot,
arms. It's
man.
not
Really
enough.
nice shot. Oh, it's close.
Aspas though.
There's not going to be enough
You
time.
can't be serious. You can't be serious.
Dude, this was a really
That is
nice,
a
really nice
Bonafide
1v4 from him.
USDA Prime 1v4 Red Bull clutch.
Dude, it was so
To get G2
decisive.
their 11th round.
Gets a kill on the side, it's like a 1v1
Valen
shot.
is just on fire
Then super
on this
decisive
map.
to get the third kill. That was
Last
sick.
round, that
And,
multi-kill, yeah, it
even with
was
this one, his smokes
insane.
over towards side was super smart. He had to
there,
create enough
MIBR
vision
just
block everywhere
not
with the
expecting
smoke and the
timing
fake
through
smoke. They
elbow,
could have
not
gone
feeling
anywhere.
like that's a
Then
possibility.
he dodged the
All of them, I
recon
think
well.
we're staring at main. Miscalculation gets him the free one, gets him the open A site, and then he does exactly what he needs
And
to
then
do.
Aspas
in
was
the
so
1v1.
sure that he was
isolates
taking
that
back the
first
space
player.
of the recon that he
Verno
dodged
taps
that he
the
kind of
spike.
just
Aspas not ready to
let
help.
Vano get popped.
And now out of that clutch, G2 want to keep the pressure on. Ready for just an explosive A hit. They still have this Cosmic Divide from
I think it's a
Valen if they want to
disadvantage there
use
that
that, but
MIBR
it's
have
not
to play a
necessarily
best of-
early when they
have
have
to play two best of
3
fives.
walls. It's actually
Oh, for
going
sure.
up. A 4th wall, why not?
Yeah, when you,
Are we going to break
it
it?
starts spiraling a little bit. But we've seen from Gentleman's
sure.
it's possible.
Doesn't want to swing it as yet.
It's not like
Do G2
enough of a
try to
disadvantage
go
that
and
I
push
think we
through
should
this.
never really
Maybe it
complain
doesn't
about
have
it.
a flash,
They have to
so
get
it doesn't
3
seem
best of
super
5
likely.
chances.
If nothing to get past it.
Layers and layers. MIBR have to get moving though. This spike, it's been planted for a hot minute.
Good shot.
Cosmic comes up. This time it's from the defenders, but Jaw
What a
gets the better of
shot.
Aspas on the other side of it.
G-Light also? Yeah,
Still
G-Light.
doesn't want to go for the timing. Look
Everyone's
at this
done it
discipline
so
from
far,
G2.
right?
They're not pushing past these walls, man. What?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going on?
I mean, just try to win a 1v1 against Valen right now.
Oh, it's not
Yeah, not
happening.
gonna
It's
happen.
not happening.
Yeah, it looks so
happen.
dominant. Dude,
6. Oh my god.
they got a nice
That is
breeze on them.
ridiculous. 3 in that round for Valen, 4
They
in the
really
prior.
do.
12-6 is a scoreline. G2 on MIBR's
Every
map
time I
kick
watch
are a
G2,
cut
I get
above.
more and more sold, man.
I think this is the real danger.
I started
for
off
this
hating them at the
MIBR
beginning of this season,
team.
to
If
be
you're a
honest.
fan of them,
And it's such a
close
fast
loss to
turnaround now.
Furia yesterday, cooling BO5 into G2, who are peaking right now.
Can't peek me!
He actually is popping
on
everyone as well.
fire.
He's
The
23 to
duelist is
7.
giving him all the space in the world, and he could just work off of them effortlessly.
Surely
He's
he'll
causing
win.
this battle Astra, just knocking heads together round
Surely
after
he'll win
round.
Controller of the Year this time.
This G2 team are so dangerous with their new approach to the game.
How do you change your entire game style from one week of kickoff to another?
Because they have the talent to do it. They have the pieces to do it now. I think Baby Bay's addition to the team
The
and
strays.
going back to
Dude.
his original duelist role.
I was trying to work out
all
which one to
those
go for as well.
matches he
I
played
could have gone
on
for
FaZe
IGL as well.
early in Valorant's lifespan.
Valen
It's
actually got a
just
little robbed.
unlocked a new potential avenue for this team to go down, and it is working perfectly. Second, isolated in the doors right now.
Not too
Instant
bad.
trade. Instant trade, though.
Harness Fury here from Verno. Now he knows there's a push through mid. Aspas knives. Strike true. He'll be forced off the side for the time being, and Valen is going to go looking. This is dangerous for the IGL.
He's feeling maxed out confidence, and this distraction is going to work
A little
for Leaf,
robbed,
who's
yeah.
just patiently walking
I mean,
a mid, and
IGL
Valen,
of the year
course,
was actually worse
catches
than
another
Controller of the
kill.
year,
Again,
to be
surely
fair.
not. Verno frame mocked by Valen. What? That's up to Tex. The Viper's pit's about to
30
drop,
seconds left.
and the spike is headed away from him.
Leaf just waiting.
Dude, MIBR
indoors
cannot
now.
catch a break right now, by the way.
You think his cortisol maxing presently?
Well, definitely looking like the ASU frat leader in that game.
Is he a fraud? Oh my goodness, G2. 13-6 on Breeze to start this very important series. Again, showcasing this new